Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you've all been doing great. Today I'm going to be making one local Ghanaian soup that's very loved by most Ghanaians, and we call it Nkate-nkonto. Nkate for like mean groundnut or peanut, and then konto means like kontomire, which is the leaves of the cocoyam. But here I'm going to use spinach in place of cocoyam leaves because I don't have access to them, and I'm going to be using peanut butter as well because I don't have the original groundnut paste from Ghana. So let's not waste time, let's get started. So first of all, I've washed my spinach. Okay, I didn't show all of that, but I've washed it and I place it in the boiling water for about 2 minutes. I'm going to blanch them. Why I do this is because I want to get a smooth paste after blending them. Okay, when you blanch it like this for about 2 to 3 minutes before blending, you're going to have a smooth paste when you blend them. If you blend it raw, you're just going to have, some kind of bits in there. It's going to look rough. It's not going to look so enticing. But I guess you can use it that way as well, but I prefer to make it this way because I just want it to be smooth and make the soup come out smooth as well. So after blending, I'm going to put this aside because you're going to use it for later on in the process. So now I'm going to start with the soup. So this is my peanut butter. It might look quite different because in the original recipe we used the groundnut, local groundnut, which is more thicker and has more color, has a more rich color, and it's more flavorful. So if you're in diaspora, maybe you might not have access to that, so you can use the peanut butter, not too different. So you're going to dissolve your peanut butter in some water. So you're going to do this till it completely dissolves like this, and then you're going to start stirring whilst on medium heat, okay, not too high. So on medium heat, you're going to keep stirring till you have the oil forming on the surface, okay. So once the oil starts forming on the surface, you're good to go. Your groundnut is ready, it's well fried, and you can use this for the soup. Why? You have to be careful because if you don't properly cook the groundnut paste, you might end up having stomach problems after eating your soup, okay. You might start running and other stuff. It has never happened to me before, but I heard people saying that they have running stomach after groundnut soup, and I guess that's the reason why. So we're setting that aside as well, and now let's start with the main soup. So I have some shaki or bao, and then some beef in there. So I'm going to add some ginger garlic paste and then some salt, okay. If you want to add more spices and flavors, go ahead, okay. This is what I chose to use. You can add in the thyme, the coriander, all of that. That's your choice, okay. So I'm adding some paprika, that's chili, actually some chili, and then tomato, then onions. Mostly in Ghana we use the Scotch bonnet pepper that has more flavor and it's more spicy, but I'm not doing the whole spicy diet now, so I just use the chili, which is still flavorful but a little bit less spicier than the Scotch bonnet. So after a few minutes, the vegetables will be steamed, so I'm just going to take those out and then I'm going to blend them. Then again, it's the same reason, you want to have the veggies quite softened, so once you blend them you have a smooth paste. So whilst I'm blending the veggies, I'm going to be adding some tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. Then I'm going to add my groundnut paste that I fried or cooked earlier. Then I'm going to now pour in my blended vegetables. That's the tomatoes, onions, and then the pepper. Good, you see how smooth the paste is? Yeah. So at this point, I'm just going to add in my spinach juice, if I may say, and then have everything combined by adding the water. The color of the water looks like that way because I rinsed the blender that I used for the spinach and also the vegetables. That's why it looks kind of, quote unquote dirty color. Okay, it's not dirty water. I just rinsed the blender with the water. So I'm going to mix everything beautifully, nicely, till everything is well combined. It looks so gorgeous already. Just look at that color, that green color, you know. Mostly people think green stuff are, you know, very bitter and all of that. No, it's not like that. This soup is so lovely, it's so delicious. Like, you should try it. And if you have access to the local groundnut and the you know, the cocoyam leaves and stuff, you enjoy it much more, right? So I'm going to add some fish. Okay, it's optional. If you don't want it, you can just omit it, or you can also add it at the beginning of the soup when you're cooking the meat, but I add it at this point because I don't want it to break apart. So we're going to cover it halfway and then let it cook for about 45 minutes. And here we are, looking so lovely already. You can see the oil coming back up nicely. So at this point, not too much to be done. You just have to just let the soup cook. Okay, so after 30-45 minutes, you're going to lower the heat to medium low and let it cook more for about maybe 15 more minutes. Okay, and then after that, your soup is done. When you have all the oil at the surface without any foam, you know, that foam that forms at the beginning, when all the foam is gone, then you are sure that your soup is ready. Okay, with the oil at the surface like that, your soup is ready. So taste and make adjustment, maybe with the salt or something or whatever, and enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys.